So what's an idea? Okay. Well, a strategic coach is based entirely on ideas. And that is that, I'll give you an idea that, that made a profound impact on me way back when I was in college. And I went to this college where you studied the great books of the Western world. So for 4 years, starting with Homer right up until Einstein, that was roughly covered a period of around 2,500 years of Western civilization. And what you began to realize that all of Western civilization, which now represents mostly the whole world society, because the whole world society is not really based on Eastern ideas, it's based on Western ideas. And the Western ideas are a conversation that's occurred over 2,500 years. And, philosophers, writers, religious leaders, they have the amazing set of ideas that really have created our modern world. But it was very interesting. I went to this college and I went all through it. And, I did the Greeks, I did the Romans, I did the medieval. And it wasn't until almost my 4th year of college, and I came across a book by a writer by the name of Adam Smith. And Adam Smith said something that just changed my life. And what he said was, the secret to all creation of wealth in the world is the division of labor. Okay, that's an idea. Oh, you mean I shouldn't do it all myself? And he says, no, you should just focus. And he's not talking about individuals here. He was talking about countries, that countries should just focus on what they do well, and then trade with another country that does something else well, and this creates wealth around the world. And I said, that was worth the 4 years. So I want to put this out as an example that everything that has created our modern world is based somewhere on somebody's idea. So in my case, when I sit down with any entrepreneur who has kind of mastered free days, focus days, buffer days, ideas, unique ability, idea, largest check, idea, and they get into this really looking at the DOS issues, DOS as an idea, and they have developed their own unique process, idea, and they all of a sudden, they start coming up with ideas which are really unique, that's peculiar and actually very specific to their particular take on how this person who is paying them a check can actually transform their lives. And they come up with these ideas. But I would say the 90%, 95%, the vast majority of entrepreneurs don't take their own ideas seriously. And all the great entrepreneurs you can see, they just took their ideas seriously. Edison took his ideas seriously. Ford went to the meatpacking factory in Chicago, Hunt's. They used to process 100,000 pigs a day, came in as pigs and went out as cans of meat. And he was sitting there and he said, something? This is how we can make cars. We can make cars. Idea. And so Steve Jobs, the whole notion of, how his tools fit together, the iPhone, the iPod, the iPad, the Mac, and then iTunes, and how that all fits together. Fabulous idea. So everything is a fabulous idea. The only difference between really great entrepreneurs and not so great entrepreneurs is great entrepreneurs take their ideas seriously, and not so great entrepreneurs think that other ideas are more important than their ideas. Their product and service that they learn from their industry is more important than their own ideas. So this is why this is so crucial, is that you've got to, in order to have a unique future for yourself, you have to understand and take seriously the uniqueness of your own ideas that you've been gaining through your problem solving year after year after year since you first went into business.